All right, Shalom Yasharallah, Shalom Israel. Before we go any further within this in transit, quick lesson. I want to open up by giving all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. And I also want to give double honors to our beloved other bishops and to the other apostles of Great Millstone that teach well and that rule well, with much blessings and salutations always going out. All right, to the hopeful elect, to the Akim, Wafi, Akwaf that are tuning in, and then to the brethren, the prophets, all right, scattered across the four corners of the earth, laboring within this truth. All right, wherever you may be, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam, unto you and to your households. All right, as you surely understand that we're living in these evil days, these evil times, all right, in which the scriptures have forewarned us about. Okay. All right, holy men. All right, foretold us, of these things that are taking place today. All right, prophecy. And I just want to speak on this breaking news. All right, this whole new V, they got out, man. All right, which is not even a surprise. All right, this damn devil, plugged in with the WHO and, the rest of these lunatics, man. All right, these fucking technocrats, Kill Bill, and the rest of these Edomites, bro. All right, these Edomites scheming and plotting. Ben told us that there would be another so-called pandemic to come, and the next one to come would get, the people's attention. And that's basically what's, through the spirit, I believe this is what it is. All right, so this new thing called the Hantavirus, V. All right, it's an outbreak. And it looked like it just came to light today. All right. Well, about a couple of hours ago. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, bro. Our elders and the apostles did tell us this, man. There will be another lockdown. And that's why I'm going through it with the spirit. I believe, especially speculating as a man that, this is going to bring back the lockdowns as we've seen in the whole other demic, 2020, 2019, which people still trying to recover from that. That took place about 6 years ago, damn near about 5, but, almost, to be exact, 6 years ago, and, ever since then, that just basically put a lot of these people in a different vibration, a different spirit, man. Because all that was a test. All that was a whole test, man, for what this devil we saw Edom's about to do now. All right, which bring hey, brother, Book of Ezra speaks about it, bro. All right, but this is basically going to bring, complete control. All right. Complete control, in which, if this is the one to set it off, Lord willing it is, all right, it's going to bring, all right, a lot, all right, of martial law, all right, because we can see that in the future of Babylon the Great. All right, prophetic, all right, that is prophetic, man. Martial law, within these times. All right, so let's grab this real quick. Ignorant. I'm driving right now, but, Lord willing, if this blows up as it should, if it's breaking news, it should, if it's breaking news, it's because they want you to see it. They want you to, they want to plaster that shit everywhere, bro, so everybody can be in that spirit of fright, to be scared. But once again, they did say, this fucking devil kill snakes, or kill Bill. All right, Bill Gates. All right, I said it. he definitely made it known, man. This next demic, all right, will get their attention. So let's grab this. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." All right, we can't be ignorant of certain things like this. Even though we know how Esau Edom gets down, he pushes a lot of propaganda. He uses a lot of fear tactics upon the people. To play on the mind of the people. It's called psyops. Psychological warfare. All right, because he is the sword of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, this is the wicked. These top banking elite families, man, they have an agenda, and they're gonna do everything they possibly can, in their power to bring that agenda to pass, in which they've been doing it. And the Lord has allowed, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shemar Shai has been allowing these devils to do these things, man. All right, till ultimately they be taken out of the way upon Yahweh Shai's return. All right, but the point is, Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 15, it says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." So even though it may look like, why haven't I heard about it? Why haven't this been spoken about before? Or because people are still in that pre-COVID C19 mindset. They think that this will push over, this will go away. Lord willing, this builds up though. All right, because we can see what a lot of come from this. Just how Yahweh Ba'Shemar Shai is using the war over there in the so-called East between Iran and the US, which that's heating up in itself. So call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shemar Shai. That's beautiful. All right, but that whole war that's going on over there in the East, bro, is being used as a incubator, damn near a catalyst, to bring forth more evils and problems over here to the West, which is the US, Babylon the Great, because this place has to be judged. The Lord said it, so it's gonna happen one way or another. All right, but guess what? Guess who's gonna face the judgment, man? The people. All right, the people of Babylon the Great, you Americans. All right, judgment is coming. All right, that's spirit. Let's say 4-4. That's spirit. Call it by Shema Shai. All right, license plate say 444 on it. Shema Shai. All right, because these devils will plainly tell you and show you right in front of your face. They will literally let you know. All right, the next. They'll literally tell you this at meetings, at summits. You know what I'm saying? So this is the video. Hopefully it plays. But before we do play it, I'm gonna say this is fair use. Not making any money off of this, not monetizing this. This is used for biblical edification. That's it. So fair use.
In fact, the testing could have been ramped up very quickly in a few countries that have almost avoided the epidemic entirely, like Taiwan, New Zealand, Australia. They took their experience and actually prepared, and so they moved a lot faster. So we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
All right, and you heard it from this damn devil himself. You heard it from his, it came from his mouth, bro. This ain't nothing to overlook, bro, or underlook, because these are literally the fucking wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. These people that are set up in power, that owns these businesses, that own, multi-million, $1 billion, damn near $1 trillion businesses and that own really the resource. They own everything, bro. Job 9 verse 24 tells you how the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. But the point is, man, when these people speak, they're not speaking, okay, just to sound good. A lot of things that they do say, yeah, of course, it's fucking lies, man, because this is the they are the devils, man. They're deceivers. But a lot of these things too, all right, they say is they put truth into it, bro. In order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth, and especially when speaking to others that's like them. They speak in codes, they do things in the shadows, man. So the whole point is, man, this has already been known, and I wouldn't be surprised if anyone hasn't gone back to this yet and watch this video, because I through the spirit I believe some brothers, they're gonna speak on it. They're gonna say the same thing, man, about this damn devil account of this devil's bringing this up, saying this. So let's replay it one more time.
And so they moved a lot faster. So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
You heard his ass, bro. He said this one will get attention. And get whose attention? Who is this? Who is this going to get? The attention of who? The people. All right. The Lord did say he's going to start bringing pestilence and plagues. So, come on, bro. Plagues and pestilences, man. Not to mention the shit they already got. And them shots that you people took. The crack scene. Like, bro, come on, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, let's see if we can watch a little bit of that article, a little bit more. Let me see. Bear with me for a second, okay? This real quick. So he says evil psychopath right out of a James Bond film. Yeah, man, these are these are the wicked. This is the wicked the Bible speaks of, bro. And their whole thought process is, is to gather. Let me see. Everybody, conform, to their image. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want to do. All right, it's all a part of this plan of bringing forth total world. All right, or everyone under domination type shit. All right, really for them to conform to the image and basically bow to this damn system. Okay, and that hell is what's gonna bring these people, the people of America and really around the world, to their knees. All right. So let's get this, bro. Spare me for a second. What does it say? Should I grab? Yeah, I hope for these lockdowns, man. Lord willing. Lord willing, bro. It's too much shit going on, bro. Too much people, too much confusion. It's just too much, man. Too much. This shit has to come to an end, bro. All right, we are in those days. So, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 14. All right, and it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, which once again, woe means destruction. I know I brought this out this week, but hey, bro, this is, this has to be written to. I mean, this has to constantly be, come out, man, because this is the words of the Lord, and it's gonna come out as a warning, as mercy. All right. Until it can't come out no more, man. Till the Lord brings a famine of hearing, the words of righteousness, man. Mercy. So, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and Salakia. Throw this one out. 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world of them that dwell therein." Yeah, death, man. A lot of you people are finna fucking face really, a lot of people finna die, bro. A lot of people, mass numbers. Scripture says, as a wave that is greater than a drop, like a wave that is greater than a drop, real quick. All right. And that could be anything, but the Lord has specific, tools. All right. He's going to utilize to bring forth, that destruction upon the people and the people of the world. So 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 16. All right. Actually, let's start at verse 14. All right. Because one way is a pestilence, a sickness, an illness. Either it be man-made in a fucking lab, because this is what these devils do, or the Lord sends it from the heavens. Okay. There is no limit to the Lord's power, bro. So he can do this in any type of way, bro. So 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it hereafter. Salakia. That there, Salakia, I'm driving right now, so kind of turning right quick. Bear with me, Akim. Wa akwaf. All right. And it says that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. All right. So it's gonna be more people here that's living here on this earth, man, just to die. Okay. Then that's gonna be saved within these times, man. That's what the scriptures is saying, and that shit is scary, bro. All right, because the Lord is the one that's sending this judgment, the destruction, the death out. All right. Verse 16 says, bro, check out what happened around the whole C-19 thing. Even though a lot of the numbers, the cases of people catching it and dying from it at first, a lot of that shit was fake. It was fabricated. What really brought, the destruction and the death, the illness, that could not be reversed after receiving that fucking snake juice is from that. It's what the V that they were taking. That's what the numbers really came from. The death, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Just the babies getting messed up in the womb before they're born, all type of shit, man. People getting cerebral palsy, dying off of, heart attacks, athletes, instantly dropping. But this one, bro, you serve this from his depth, bro. It's really the Lord, though, bro. Because, bro, if this is what I believe, bro, I believe this is the one. I believe this is what this damn devil was talking about, bro. All right, if not, don't worry, because there is more. They got more of these shits out here, bro. The Lord got pestilences, man. Sicknesses, illnesses, man. All right, and he's gonna use it he's gonna use his sword, which is Esau Edom, okay, to allow these things to go loose. All right, remember the agenda, bro. Agenda 2030. These niggas want everybody off this bitch, man, by 2030. Okay, and if you're not off this bitch, you're gonna be chipped and bagged and put into a 15-minute city where you can't do nothing. You can't fucking breathe. All right, without these devils knowing. Okay, and that's the point. Verse 16, it says, like as a wave is greater than a drop. So like a wave that's greater than a drop, and that's a comparison. All right, which is easy to make, but shit, a wave is obviously greater than a drop, but that wave is representing the people that's gonna fucking die. It's gonna be dying, bro. All right, and once again, believe, bro, this could be more willing. I'm not gonna overhype it, but we want to see these things happen, bro. We want to see how Bashim Ashai work, which he's already doing it. But man, we want, bro. We hasten to get the fuck up out of here, bro. You know, and these people get what they deserve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, because it's not like they haven't been warned. They've been told. So it's different, bro. It's different, bro. You know, the things that is coming are scourges for amendment. All right. So 2nd Ezra 15 and back to 14. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the point I'm trying to get. Let's go down a little bit more. We can close out on this, because we can probably read up on it later. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, man. So the sword and the destruction of you people drawing nigh. And who's that sword? Esau, Edom. That's the sword. That's the sword of the Lord. What King David said, hide me from the wicked, which is thy sword, bro. Which is a nation of people, man. All right. And it says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Swords going into the modern day guns. Yeah, you know, we know that. You know, swords are going into the guns. You know, in which really anything these people are going to have at their availability, like they're going to have, that they can use, bro, for these times. Because it's finna get bad, all right? Niggas finna be using shovels and pitchforks, man. Bricks. You know, all you know, whatever they can, bro. Just to eat, to fend, and to do, you know, ultimately to get judged at the end of the day, man. All right. And then it says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the courts of their acts shall stand in their power. The point is, verse 17, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. Yeah, niggas gonna be trying to go into, you know, escape the city, go to different places, you know, try to link up with their families, you know, try to get on planes, do all these type of things. But no, you know, you're gonna be bound to whatever the Lord, all right, wants you people at. And that's the point, you know. And especially if this comes back a full, another case of the C19, so another lockdown, bro. It ain't nothing different. It's the same thing. But only thing gonna be worse is this one's gonna be a permanent one. Permanent. You know, that's the whole case with this. All right, to where martial law is gonna be in you know, put into play, and people is gonna be through. All right, you see when them lockdowns was back then. That was just a test run, you know. But you know, Lord willing, this was edifying. Closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Dash. Next time I say shalom.